Do you want to start an online business, but you just don't know where to start because it seems like there's so many different possibilities? In this video, I'm going to show you the different major models for starting an online business. Hi, I'm Camille Gaines. I'm author of Earn, Grow, Give, and I'm an accredited financial counselor. One of the areas that I focus on most of all is income, because if we don't make enough money, then we can't put aside enough money to grow. Not only that, but income allows us to grow as a person. It allows us to focus on our talents and skills that we really like using, which ties in beautifully to the different types of online businesses. That's what I'll be sharing with you in this video. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end, because I want to share with you something that I discovered this year that is probably the most important thing toward wealth accumulation that is related to this, that I had no idea was a possibility when we first explored this online business world. So the very first model I want to talk with you about is simply a consulting online business. So this might be something like you start a consulting business, and hopefully you see my other video on how you can start a consulting business for as little as $25. But you start a consulting business and it takes off, there's interest, you have a number of clients, and you decide that you want to establish an online presence, which I think is super important for any type of business these days. So it helps you to grow your business, it helps you to establish your expertise. There's all kinds of reasons to do that. So that online business is simply a consulting business. It's a place where you are online. But the reason it turns into an online business is because you can have people go to your website and you can have them connect with you, engage with you. You can give them a free gift. You can offer them courses and programs. You can offer group programs when you get to a certain level of consulting. You can do that right on your website, or you might want to use some other online platform. So that's the very first model that I would throw out or suggest as far as a possibility for generating income. The second area is a blogger. And I'm not sure if that's B-L-O-G-G-E-R or B-L-O-G-E-R. Anyway, blogger. And this is the same as a vlogger, which is as someone that does videos like this on YouTube, versus a blogger, which is someone that writes. And so with a blogger, you might feel like, well, you know, you're just on there. Like, why would somebody do that? You're just on there writing, you're online. Well, because what happens is if there's an interest in your topic and you build up your channel, you end up building up traffic to your website. And at that point, you can run ads that are related to the market that you reach with your content that you put out. You can also establish affiliate relationships with other companies and individuals and businesses. You can attract sponsors who will sponsor some of your posts, different types of things, that various, you know, there are all different ways you can work with sponsors. And also you can have speaking opportunities. Most of these things have come about as at least a possibility for me, and in my writing at my financialwoman.com website. So actually all of these, as well as this. Now, and so the vlogger is the same thing. It's just that you're on a different platform. Okay, you're doing YouTube videos. And it wouldn't have to be YouTube, but typically that's the place where people vlog. Now, the next area is information-based online business, and that's related. I have arrows drawn down here because that relates to what you're talking about and helping people with in the consulting, and it relates to what you're writing about or talking about with your videos. And so from the interest that you get up here, you can then start an information type of business, and that would simply be packaging what it is that you're doing and speaking about in a way that you can sell the programs online, and that could be either passively or with your involvement in some kind of group program, similar to up here, but there's less of a focus on individual consulting starting out, and then this gradually can kind of lead into the information area. Now the next area is publishing, and publishing is simply Let me give you an example. You might be an expert at travel, and so you decide to put together a website that sponsors a lot of different people that are writing about travel in different areas. So you have an expert that's writing about South America, and an expert that's writing about travel in Europe, travel in Asia, and you're simply the person that's pulling all of that together. And so a publishing site is simply, it's just like it sounds. It's someone that's pulling together experts that can present information around a topic. It would be just like a magazine that you get in paper, only it's online, and it's someone that has pulled together all this topic and made it easier for people, all this information on the topic, making it easier for people to come to their website and read all about it without having to go to dozens of websites to pull together the information themselves. So any area that you're an expert in, that you feel like you could attract and sort of select really good other experts, is ideal for publishing. So the same sort of opportunities come in the publishing arena as they do with blogger information. And I will say that I think as I've thought about this more and more, as I've kind of shaped our online businesses and what we want to do and be about, I think the publisher has to be a little bit more of an extrovert. It has to be someone that thrives on networking and that type of thing, which I won't go into a lot of detail in this video. I want to get through these different models, but I did want to bring that up. And the last one that I have is a service-based type of online business, and that might be something like providing marketing for someone, do it yourself sort of thing, providing maybe video editing or writing, or some sort of online business where you're sort of showcasing your expertise and you're offering services to help other people based on what your skills are. And so those are the major models to sort of consider if you're thinking about an online business. I'll talk more about what, type of person and other factors in choosing this, which area to focus. But the other thing I want to mention, and I told you at the end I'd share something, this is super important for wealth accumulation. Everybody goes into these different, a particular model thinking, well, I'll do this for income. But what happens, it's so fantastic, is when you've been doing this 2 or 3, 4 years, all of a sudden you have built up an online presence, and that online presence can be an asset. Now, there are several factors that make it more of a marketable asset than others that I won't go into in this video, but I did want to point that out because it's something we've really become aware of this year. And I want to point out that some of these businesses would be marketable and other ones wouldn't be marketable, but it's something to keep in your mind as you're thinking about this is that something that I want to possibly sell one day? And if so, how can I go about this in a way that will make that easier to do? So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. In summary, we've got several different models, and these sort of run together, and these, there are other possibilities, but these are the main obvious ideas that come out and sort of areas where we are either doing or we're exploring, and that is consulting, that's blogger, vlogger, information, publishing, and service type business. Now there's one more that I want to mention that I do not have on the list, and that's simply because it's a little bit different from these others. These others all in some way involve information or skills. The last area I want to mention is an online store, and that would be selling products in some way, either on Amazon or either on your own website, something like through a Shopify or other type of platform that allows you to sell physical products online. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to give me a thumbs up under the video, ask any questions in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel if you like this and you'd like to see more. Thanks so much for watching.